Hey guys, I'm just driving down the road here and wanted to put together this raw, unscripted video, briefly share with you how back in 2004, I went from 20% body fat and having unhealthy habits and not feeling very confident about myself to 8% body fat. And over the last 20 years have been able to maintain that and reach and maintain my lean goal weight and have my energy come back, my confidence come back, and do this as a sustainable lifestyle without fitness being the center of my life, without long workouts, and without dieting. And now, since 2017, hundreds and hundreds of father executives, entrepreneurs, and professionals have been able to follow this program with equal success. So I should probably start by saying who this is for and who this is not for. Who this is not for are vegans or vegetarians. This is not for young, single gym bros who want fitness to be the center of their life. This is not for bodybuilders or powerlifters. This is for father professionals who are generally 35 to 70 years of age, who are busy with their careers and have probably let their health take a back seat unintentionally and are starting to notice that it's harder and harder to keep up with their kids. They're feeling lack of energy and they're noticing the dad bod and the belly fat, and they're just really not living the kind of life that they want. This is for father professionals who have tried many, many different things, and even though they're disciplined and they're successful and they're high performers, just haven't been able to maintain their lean goal weight. Okay, so what my goal in this video is to share who I am and why you should trust me and my team, to also share what about our approach is different and better from what's in the marketplace, and then also describe our support and accountability and hopefully answer most of the questions you might have before we even explore working together and share next steps. Okay, so as I've shared my brief story, 20% body fat down to 10%, maintained that now since 2004. And I myself am a father of 3, happily married. This year, at the time of this recording, is our 20th year anniversary. Fitness is not the center of my life. I would say my faith, my family, and providing for my family with my busy career is what takes precedence. I'm a traveling corporate professional. I'm in hotels quite a bit, and really that's one of the main things that makes my story very different from most other fitness professionals. Is I'm not a full-time personal trainer. I don't live at the gym, but I've still been able to maintain this elite outcome, and it's improved and enhanced every aspect of my life, and we want that for everyone else. The reason I share this is because if you're a busy professional and as you're a father, time is probably one of your scarcest resources. And to a certain extent, we get you because we are you. Everyone in our program, myself included, are busy professional fathers. There's kind of a set of challenges that we share. And what you want to ask yourself as you're exploring different coaching programs, and maybe you've been successful or you haven't in the past, is to ask yourself, the founder of the program, the coach, how does their life circumstance compare with mine? Okay, so no offense to any of these people, but if I'm a 20-year-old personal trainer, do I really understand what scarcity of time looks like? Do I understand what it's like to get home after working 12 or 14 hours and I've got budgets and a board or heavy projects and I just want to emotionally eat at 9 o'clock at night, right? Or maybe I've got a back injury and a shoulder injury and my body doesn't respond like it when I was in my 20s. Will they really understand that? Okay. Furthermore, if I'm single, no offense to other people out there, but Do I understand what it's like to go out on a date night with my wife and want to enjoy certain foods? Or my kids are having a birthday party and I want to be able to enjoy cake and ice cream with my kids. Does a young single coach really understand those challenges? Maybe or maybe not, but it's not really their life, so it's harder for them to relate, and it's harder for them to coach you around the unique challenges you face as a busy professional father. Also, you'll see some very elite, impressive coaches online, but when you explore their program, one of the things you oftentimes learn is that there's a lot of supplements or products or different devices they want to sell you to accelerate your progress. Are there meals that you have to buy from them? Are there fat burning pills? Is there hormonal injections? Are there peptides? The list goes on and on and on. One of the things what I'm saying that makes me and my team unique is I've been able to do this completely naturally just through nutrition and exercise principles. And this is built and designed by a busy professional father as a sustainable lifestyle whose energy was lacking and was worried about his health habits. And this is for those types of people. And so context matters a lot. And that's one of the number one reasons we've surveyed our audience why they join our program, is they feel like we understand the life of a middle-aged, high-performing professional and father, and the very unique challenges that come with vacations, with travel, with stress, with consistency, with injuries, with all of these things, okay? All right, so let's get into how is our approach different and better in helping you get results that will last. What I would say is the market as a whole in fitness, if you were to explore like a one-on-one coaching program, everyone is selling what we consider is only milestone number one, and it's lose 20 pounds in, say, 12 weeks or whatever. So we are offering a different outcome from what the marketplace is offering. To us, losing 20 pounds in 12 weeks is only milestone number one. And a lot of our professionals with that also lose 3 to 5 inches off their waist. In fact, we measure and track every single customer who's been through our program. Since 2017, we've had about 250 professionals go through. 96% of them who follow our program average 20.2 pounds lost in their first 12 weeks and 3 to 5 inches off their stomach. And that's really important because anyone can lose weight simply by eating less and exercising more. But that's really not a fun way to live your life. What a lot of you have realized when you go down this health path is you lose weight, but then you look down and the dad bod, the spare tire, or the love handles are still there. And maybe you're sitting at 20 or 16% body fat, and you're like, man, I still have so much more that I want to accomplish, but I don't want fitness and nutrition to be like this all-consuming aspect of my life, okay? And so in order to achieve six-pack abs, 10% body fat, or even 15%, and to see the spare tire go away, and to see the sleep quality improve, the energy come back, the blood pressure meds go off, it takes another level of sophistication. And you probably know this because you've watched a million YouTube videos, I'm sure, and you've tried this on your own, and it probably hasn't happened. And what we find is that macros also come into play. Macros are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And so the outcome that we are offering is milestone 1, 20 pounds in 12 weeks, 3 to 5 inches off your stomach of belly fat. Milestone number 2 for us is reaching and maintaining your lean goal weight, okay? And a lot of our customers, they're as lean now as they were in college or even in high school, and it's so exciting for them. Milestone number 3 is they've reached and maintained 10 to 15% body fat, which is where they can start seeing their visible six-pack and the veins pop. Though many of our customers aren't real concerned about that. And then finally, we enter what's called phase 2 of our program, which is actually adding strength and muscle size. And a lot of our customers are interested in that aspect because they know that every year they are aging. It's getting harder and harder to get results when they work out, and they're losing muscle mass, and they want to slow down or reverse that process. So that is the outcome that we are offering, and it's a more advanced, exciting outcome, because when you put all that stuff together and you get rid of the harmful belly fat and you're able to level up your life and see the energy come back, like I said, it enhances every part of your life that you care about, and you find your relationships get better. You feel more confident that you're going to have the longevity that you want. All of these things, okay? So that's the outcome that we're offering. Now, in order to do that, there's a few pieces of science that have taken me, like, this is my life's work. This is the last 20 years, and I'll give you kind of a taste test. One key thing is, how do we do so without feeling hungry? That's huge, because so many diets that you guys have been on, you feel hunger, you feel restricted. You can't enjoy like carbs or sweets, depending on what you've done, keto, Atkins, paleo, whatever it is, okay? What's missing is the satiety index. That is a scientific measurement of how filling and satisfying different foods are. Some foods are far more filling and satisfying than other foods. For example, a croissant is 7 times less filling and satisfying than a bowl of oatmeal or boiled potatoes, okay? Even if the calories are the same, not all calories are created equal. And so, as a part of what we do, it's to simplify this for you on one page: the meal plan, the workout plan, the proven system. And it's to show you how to fuel your body correctly so that you don't have hunger as the fat is coming off, ideally at about 1 to 3 pounds per week of fat loss. Another really important aspect of this is your metabolism. And you know that your body responds differently now that maybe you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s from when you were 20. You can attack this both from a nutrition and an exercise standpoint. Proteins, fats, carbohydrates all affect your metabolism very differently. And so we teach you how to eat correctly without fads or relying on any products or anything like that to raise your metabolism. The other side of this is, if time is a scarce resource and you can't spend an hour a day in the gym, how do you elevate your metabolism with exercise? Well, most of our customers are only working out 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's a balance of cardio and resistance training, so it's balanced for heart health and for strength and flexibility. And because it's brief and it's efficient, our customers are finding that they're able to be way more consistent than when they've done these excruciating, intense, long workouts, okay? So these are principles like HIIT cardio, principles like superset weight training, and then even another key piece that a lot of people are missing is insulin sensitivity, okay? So how do we keep our blood sugar more stable so that we can release the harmful belly fat and lean out and see the blood work look a lot better? Just to kind of put your mind at ease, most of our customers, as I mentioned, they're working out only 20 to 30 minutes a day. We show them how to do that in a simple, efficient way. Most of our customers are eating. There's a lot of flexibility here, and I might add on the workout side that you can do this from home. We have home-based workouts. You can do this while biking or jogging. You can do this in the gym. We have a ton of flexibility. Nutrition is 80% of this equation if you want to be successful anyway, okay? On the nutrition side, most of us are eating from about 11 or 12 p.m. lunchtime till about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So it's very reasonable. It's conducive for the family. And most of us are eating 3 to 4 meals per day. But it's what we're eating. It's how we show up intentional, no matter if we're on a vacation, corporate travel, hosting work lunches or dinners, eating with our family. There's a certain level of intentionality to this that allows us to be very, very successful. But this is a very reasonable, scientific approach to actually achieve these more advanced outcomes than just losing 20 pounds as like a flash diet, okay? So those are a few things that a lot of people are missing in terms of blood sugar stability, in terms of what we call insulin sensitivity, how to raise the metabolism. It's called the thermic effect of food, HIIT cardio, superset weight training. The satiety index is a big one, so that we can be full and satisfied, not feel hungry. And I might add, there's something called a leptin reset. So leptin is a hunger hormone. Now, when we diet long enough, our metabolism starts to slow down. Our hunger hormones, leptin and ghrelin, get kind of out of whack. So most of us, myself included, like the last 20 years, I have had comfort food or sweets in moderation twice a week. That looks like pizza, donuts, French fries, ice cream, and I save those for date nights, for birthday parties, for family gatherings, but it's done in a moderate, sustainable way. A diet will say give up carbs, give up sugar, do extreme things, focus on intensity. A sustainable long-term lifestyle, it's actually concerned about behavior change and who you're becoming and health habits, will actually have a lot of flexibility to it, and it will teach you moderation. It will focus not so much on intensity, but much more on consistency. And how do we actually have this become an enjoyable lifestyle for you? Okay, so that's kind of an overview of our methodology, our approach, and why it's different and better to help you get results that are far more advanced and meaningful and that are sustainable within the context of the unique challenges a busy professional faces. Okay, so finally, how are we going to deliver results that's different and better? Well, we find that a do-it-yourself course that provides education has some value because everyone wants a proven system. And obviously we will deliver that to you, and I've already explained the results our customers see. What's far more important though is helping you execute this. Okay, so customers who are a really good fit for us, they are looking for one-on-one coaching and accountability and support and structure. And they are willing to log their food in MyFitnessPal nutrition tracking. And we will show them how to do that. One of the reasons why this matters is nutrition is 80% of this equation for success. And we find that where performance is measured, performance improves. And where performance is measured and reported regularly, performance accelerates. So me and my coaching team of advanced coaches that are trained on my process, who have all the credentials, we look at our customers' nutrition and exercise every single week on a weekly cadence. And we meet the customer where they already are and make small incremental changes 1 week at a time so that it's very manageable, so our customers don't get discouraged, so they don't have to doubt themselves because they're like, oh, okay, well, these are the things I'm already doing. I can implement one new habit this week. And they know that we're gently watching and monitoring and giving them feedback each week on just a little Marco Polo video walkie-talkie system. And so it doesn't interrupt their busy schedule, and they have accountability basically on steroids, and it's around the KPIs that matter most, the key performance indicators with nutrition, with macros, with calories, and that is what moves the needle. And it's basically foolproof if someone will show up, if they'll be humble and coachable, and if they'll log their nutrition. And then we, over time, we will take all the guesswork out of it for them and give them substitutes and replacements and love and motivate and encourage them along this path. And that is what has allowed our customers to have so much success within the framework of a busy professional dad and a like-minded support community of other busy professionals all following the program within their age group. Okay, so we've talked about me and my story. We've talked about why our approach is different and better. And we've talked about how we're going to support you to get results. Okay. So the next steps would be reply with the word healthy to this video, or there might be a call booking link or whatever the next action is that's listed. And we will either jump on a call with you or we will send you more information. And that way you can explore if this might be a good fit for you.